It's a fire extinguisher, but I consider it a can of carbon dioxide. Today, I'm going to show you some of the coolest experiments you can do at home to explore the mysteries and the power of a gas.
Luke, I am your father.
Now I'm going to disappear in a puff of smoke. Oopsie, didn't work. I'm Steve Spangler, and I love blowing stuff up with the power of science. I'm going to show you how you can do it yourself. Bam! You can harness the power of science in your own home with DIYScience. Yeah! Welcome to DIYScience. I'm Steve Spangler. Today we are looking at gas. Can't really look at a gas. You can smell a gas. We're not doing that. You can look at the effects of gas. Like you can see the balloons sitting over here. Look at this. You know what gas is inside there? That's right, it's helium. Helium is lighter than the air around us.
And it also changes your voice. Now, the reason it changes, I can't even sound serious this way. The reason it changes is because the vibrations that are going through are not going through the same air that, the thickness of the, I can't even tell you. Look, it's lighter than the air that we breathe. See? Now I'm back because all of that helium gas evacuated my lungs and we're back again. You can hear how my voice resonates there, going through just the regular air and not the helium. But what if we had a gas that was heavier than the air that we breathe? Not helium, no. How about another gas? And we're gonna need some help as well. Katie, would you help me out? Hi, Katie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. See, now your voice is perfect for this. You would think that, do you ever breathe helium?
No, not for a while.
No, okay. So this is gonna be the opposite. This is a gas called sulfur hexafluoride. It's 6 times heavier than the air that we breathe, and you might be able to actually feel it here. Here's what I want you to do. Ready? You're gonna breathe out all of your air, and then I want you to put this up to your mouth, breathe as much of it in as you can, and then I want you just to talk. Fair enough?
Yep.
Breathe out, ready? Breathe in as much as you can. Keep going. You're doing great. Now talk to me.
Mary had a little This place was wet as snow.
Isn't that the weirdest feeling? Here, watch this.
You really don't. Your voice is like, Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
Isn't that the craziest?
See, if you only had your cell phone, you could really record a great message, right? It's deeper because this is so much heavier than the air that we breathe. I've got an idea.
We bring in a big tank of sulfur hexafluoride and attach the tank of gas to an acrylic tank. What did I ask you to make?
Well, I used your aluminum foil and I made a boat.
And a fine boat it is. All right, so would you see if you could just float the boat right here in the tank? Of course not, right? Because it's just the air that we breathe. What we want to do is to fill the tank with sulfur hexafluoride. The sulfur hexafluoride is going to come this way. It's invisible, but it's going to push all the lighter gas out. It's kind of dumb looking at something that you can't see. Let's see if I can. It doesn't even smell any different. And my voice does sound a little. Does my voice sound? Oh, it's getting there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna slowly take off the lid because I don't want to create any air currents. I think that this is now filled with a really heavy gas. Will you pick up the boat? Okay, here's the secret. Hold on to it here like this. You hold on to that end. Okay, ready? Let's just set it in here like this. And we're gonna let go. Ready, set, let go. It's floating on a sea of sulfur hexafluoride.
So cool.
Does that look like magic or
Yes.
what? All right, so I want you to sink the ship. Ready? Reach down here and scoop up some gas. Does that feel dumb that you're scooping up gas? Now pour it in here. Did you see that? Do it again. Scoop up some more gas. Now slowly pour it inside. Do you see it? Keep it. There it is.
Yes.
You sank it. All right, so to prove that this is really true, here. Ready? Let me scoop some up. Okay, here we go.
Good. It feels like you're playing imagination, right?
Yeah.
All right, here, open your mouth. Okay, ready? Here we go. Breathe it in. Now talk.
Salt hexafluoride is sick.
It is. And my voice sounds awesome.
See this in the movies all the time. Building filled with oxygen, someone lights a match. Kaboom. Well, that's not true. And to prove that, I asked Higginsworth to go get a tank of oxygen.
Here you go.
Good job. All right, here's your safety glasses. All right, this is a good point for me to tell you. You can't do any of these experiments on the table right now at home. We're gonna reserve these for the DIYSci lab. All right, safety glasses on. Higgins, nice job here. All right, here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the oxygen here in the balloon. Pure oxygen. We'll tie this off. All right, oh, this works really well. So here's this little clip, and now you get to hang on to that.
Just want me to hold this?
Yeah, because I'm gonna light it on fire, okay?
Okay.
Don't try this at home. All right, here we go. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. See? No big explosion, right? Just the balloon
It's gonna be a
popped.
lot worse.
No. See, oxygen supports combustion, but by itself, it's not flammable. If you mix it with a fuel, however, that's when you have something great. That's why I brought the tank of hydrogen.
All right, here you go.
Now,
Okay.
like helium, hydrogen is less dense in the air that we breathe, and so it'll float away, so you have to be kind of careful. But unlike helium, hydrogen's a little bit explosive. All right, it's a lot explosive. See this tank? Put it off to
Yeah.
the side. We don't want this to float away, so we're gonna hook it onto the clip like this. And
You
now,
to hold this one too.
yeah, of course I want you to hold this one. Okay, about right there is perfect. Got it?
Yeah.
All right. I just need to light the torch. You have insurance, right?
I,
All right, watch this. Awesome. Oh,
There you
this
go.
is great. Now, watch what happens when we torch a really big balloon. I'll light this, we crouch down, we light it on fire. All right, ready?
yeah.
Watch this. Pure hydrogen. Wow. That's
ridiculous.
the power of hydrogen. So it only makes sense that if we combine hydrogen and oxygen, we're gonna get a great explosion,
Okay.
tremendous amount of energy, and it's gonna happen right in your hands.
Wait, really?
What could possibly go wrong with this? Okay, we need water, both gas tanks, and some dish soap. When combined properly, we put hydrogen and oxygen together, and we should be able to get water because water is H2O, 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen. Perfect. We're gonna call that 1 part oxygen, and here's our 2 parts hydrogen. Good, here we go. Oh, that'll be perfect. The next part is a little bit of soap in the water and ear protection on. So put your hands down in here and mix it around. Mix it around. Good job.
All right.
All right, so get your hands nice and wet. Now pull your hands out. Now I'm gonna bubble the gas in here. Great. Now you are going to scoop up the bubbles.
Okay.
Good job. And now we're gonna light them on fire. Watch. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's
Look, your
kind of
fingers are all
terrifying,
there.
but I'm all right. Whoa!
If you can imagine now, a rocket ship, a car powered with hydrogen and oxygen, you get a tremendous release of
Okay.
energy, but the byproduct is just water and carbon dioxide.
Would it be that loud?
That's the fuel of the future. Coming up, exploding bags of gas you can make at home, and a bunch of victims, volunteers, locked in a truck full of exploding seltzer bombs. It's fine, don't worry, it'll be okay. That's still ahead on DIYSci. And And the fire's out. Welcome back, everybody. The fire's out because of carbon dioxide gas. Now, normally, a fire extinguisher that you might be familiar with has powder inside. But look at this. This has carbon dioxide gas. How does it work? Fire needs oxygen, and carbon dioxide displaces the oxygen. And it doesn't hurt that this gas is cool to the touch, so it extinguishes the flame with no problem at all. Today, I've got some experiments you can try at home to explore the power of gas. I'm gonna show you how to make your own fire extinguisher. You're gonna need a couple cylinders like this. Let's start first by seeing that we can control the air that's inside the cylinder by simply just testing whether or not it supports combustion. Watch this. No problem at all. And how about this one here? No problem at all, because it's just the air that we breathe. Now, let's fill this one with carbon dioxide. So the best way to do that is a little bit of baking soda. Proportions are not exact, so a couple scoops here. Good. And we're gonna need some vinegar. And the trick is to add not too much vinegar. You don't want it to bubble over, but you want it to push out all of the gas. Here, just a little bit. There it is there. Bingo. All right, let's test to see how this works. So we light the stick, looks good. No problem here, but watch what happens when we go here, watch. Bingo, it's out. So now here's where it gets pretty fun. Now watch this. Let's take the gas. You can see a little bit of smoke riding in there. Let's pour the gas into this empty container here. So now all the carbon dioxide leaves this cylinder. And now since it's heavier than the air that we breathe, it displaces all this gas here. So if it really works, watch what happens. This should stay lit. Bingo. And now watch. Bam. And that's your homemade fire extinguisher. Now, anything worth doing is worth overdoing. So here are 100 candles and a way bigger cylinder of carbon dioxide. Oh yeah, and did I mention a blowtorch? Let's see if the carbon dioxide can put them out. Watch. There it goes, there it goes. Come on. Here it goes. And the last one. That's 100. Out with carbon dioxide. No! It's a classic at every joke shop in the whole world. It's the exploding bomb bag, right? And leave it to Higginsworth to bring the party to the
I
shop.
thought you'd like them.
Did
I
you
got
love this?
36 of them. Well, 35 now.
Now 34 of them like this. Let's show everybody how they can make their own bomb bag using some simple things that you can find at home. We're simply gonna use these Ziploc bags. So here's what's gonna happen. The baking soda is gonna go in here.
Okay.
Let's put the vinegar in here. All right, so that when we hit it like this, the vinegar will pop open. So we need our vinegar. See how much you can do with carbon dioxide?
This is good.
Here we go. All right, good.
I'll seal that up.
Okay, so you seal that one up. In this bag here, about 1/3 of a cup. All right, so that goes inside here like this. We'll move this off to the side. All right, so now, Higgins, would you put this down inside here like that?
Okay.
And so to make this fun, how about these two for you that are ready to
Sweet.
go? And then I made these two for me. And
like
we'll just see how well this works. So ready? So you ready? Get set, hit it. Oh, good. Good. That's good. So there's the papa. Look at this, looking good. Oh, these are tight too. They're ready to go. Yes, that's a good one. Nice. And come on, you can do it. Higgins, I gotta teach you something. It's science. If it doesn't go right away, just pop it. It's done. All right. So that's
Okay.
perfect.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm totally thinking what you're thinking. Ready? Here we go. Hit it. There we go. Good. No. Stay here, don't run away. Hey, don't use me as your human shield. Gosh, these are great. Yes, this is perfect. Oh, hey, that was my hand. Hey, oh, that was great. Now it's not going. All right. Oh, hold on a second.
All right.
It's my phone. Hold on. Could you do me a favor? I gotta get this. You mind cleaning this up? I gotta get this to my mom. Okay, Mom. But why clean up? There's more mess yet to come. They're building up. Build our next bomb, and you'll never think of Alka-Seltzer the same way again. Take the top tray off, fast. Put it underneath. Stay tuned for more DIYScience. No problem. Welcome back, I'm Steve Spangler. We've discovered how to use carbon dioxide gas to put out fires. Well, there's still some great ways to be able to harness all that power behind the carbon dioxide gas. Believe it or not, you don't have to have vinegar and baking soda. You could use something like this, Alka-Seltzer. You know that old commercial, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Look at this. As soon as the Alka-Seltzer touches just plain water, you get this great release of bubbles, and of course, that bubbling gas is carbon dioxide. Well, we can find a way to be able to harness the power of those bubbles without making an exploding bag, but you are gonna need something from a little while ago. An antique, as they would say. Look at this. It's a film canister. A long time ago, in a land far, far away, there used to be cameras with film. And this canister here was an airtight, watertight container where the roll of film would go. It's gonna be perfect for an Alka-Seltzer because this fits perfectly down inside like this. All right, so here's what you're going to need. Film canister right here. So I'm gonna start here with about half a container filled with water. So this goes on top like this. And now we seal it up. You've got to hear that pop there. And now you just wait. You do not have to wait long at all. This is pretty awesome. Well, you can see that it's almost impossible to do more than 3 or 4 of these at a time because the explosion happens so fast. Here's the solution. Let's line up a couple of film canisters and fill them half full with water. Put a plastic spacer in each of the canisters and place an Alka-Seltzer tablet on top of each spacer. When you get the word and you want to trigger it, just flip them upside down. Watch this. Here they go. They're building up. That's perfect. Okay, the only thing that can make this more fun is more of these, a whole lot more of this, and a bunch of unsuspecting friends. Turn them over. Good job. Take the top tray off fast. No problem. This truck is about to be the scene of a crime against good sense. See, I already showed you how to take a film canister and Alka-Seltzer and make a cool popping toy. Well, what if we did that to hundreds and hundreds of film canisters and a whole bunch of unsuspecting people right here in this truck? I got together a bunch of volunteers. Just grab a seat, everybody. I asked them to rig trays full of film canisters and to fill them with water. Do you see these little plastic things that are right here? They're called spacers. They dropped a spacer into each canister and placed an Alka-Seltzer on top. Now you need to do that times 50. Okay, so you have 49 more to go. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like you're done. This is great. Here's what I want you to do. First of all, put on your safety glasses. Got it? Take a red tray and put it on top of all of your film canisters, just like that. All right, grab the trays and let's go. Just put them in here. Come on in. All right, you're good. Come on in. And it's fine, don't worry, it'll be okay. So when I say go, you're gonna turn it over, take the top tray off, and just put it underneath, okay? You ready? You ready? Okay, ready, set, turn them over. Good job. Take the top tray off fast. Put it underneath. Good job. That's good. That's good. No problem. That was awesome! Now, who's gonna clean up this mess? I'll see you on the other side of this break. Well, this show was a gas. We learned about the power of gases. We learned about the voice-lowering properties of sulfur hexafluoride.
Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
We saw the power of oxygen, and we saw what happened when oxygen and hydrogen combine. Carbon dioxide stopped fires and made it rain. Gas, it's pretty powerful stuff, even if you can't see it. I'm Steve Spangler. We'll see you next time on DIY Sci.